From controversial content that led to massive backlash to serious allegations that shattered careers, here are 4 of the biggest mistakes made by some of YouTube's most successful creators.
Knowing that I was doing all this stuff and I was making all this content while there was people that were still really hurting.
Lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Let's start with one of the most controversial influencers of recent times, Logan Paul. Back in December 2017, Logan Paul decided to record a happy adventure video in the Aokigahara forest in Japan, a place with a tragic reputation. Filming at such a location is problematic to begin with, but when Paul discovered a person who had recently passed away, things took a terrible turn. Paul chose to record a close-up of the tragedy, complete with inappropriate emotions and offensive remarks, rather than to show respect or end the filming. Though not in the way Paul had planned, the video went viral. It caused outrage immediately. There he was, a major influencer, someone with a massive young audience, treating a sensitive topic with blunt humor and disrespect. The backlash from the community was quick, and as one medical professional mentioned, as someone in the medical field and as an empathetic human being with even a basic understanding of CPR, the idea that someone found an undecayed body and, instead of immediately trying to get the person down and performing life-saving resuscitation techniques, decided to continue filming and not bother checking to see if the person might have been saved, horrifically disgusting behavior. If there is a hell, this man belongs there. Younger members of his audience were perhaps most affected. This vid screwed me up as a kid. My friend sent it to me before it got taken down, and I had nightmares for weeks. Years later, many continued to criticize this kind of behavior. It's been 3 years, and still, what he did is really insensitive.
People who care about me and watch my moves, and my inactivity on social media is not indicative of my activity in real life.
The backlash was severe and quick. His channel was demonetized by YouTube, sponsors left him, and he was heavily criticized by other YouTubers. With over 15 million followers and earning $12.5 million, Paul was the 4th highest paid YouTuber in 2016. However, he was forced to issue an apology. Paul took down the same video on January 1st, 2018 after it had received over 6 million views. After that, he apologized on Twitter, saying that he had been misguided by shock and awe.
People literally telling me they hate me to go die in a fire.
Furthermore, he released an apology video on YouTube, saying, "I shouldn't have posted the video. I should have stopped recording what we were going through and put down the cameras. I'm disappointed in myself and I'm ashamed of myself." Nevertheless, a lot of people still attacked it for being arrogant and missing the point. Actor Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, who is unrelated to the star, and actress Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones also tweeted about the incident. Paul apologized once more on January 2nd, 2018, saying,
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
On January 3rd, 2024, Paul tweeted again, this time announcing that he will be taking a break from YouTube and his daily vlogs, saying he is taking time to reflect. The identity of the deceased man remains unknown. However, later on, YouTube took down the video because of its disrespectful and disgusting violation of YouTube policies. But the damage was done. While this was controversial, to say the least, sometimes other YouTubers simply lose basic common sense when creating content. Let's talk about the most popular YouTuber in the world, MrBeast.
Every single set from Squid Game in real life, and whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
Known for his charitable work and crazy pranks, sometimes even the greatest creator can make mistakes. MrBeast recreated the hit Netflix series Squid Game in real life in 2021, complete with expensive sets and an impressive $456,000 prize. It all began on October 11th when he posted a TikTok statement promising to duplicate the South Korean show in real life if the post received 10 million likes. After it raced past 10 million, MrBeast continued to copy every game from the show, in which indebted Koreans compete to the death for a chance to earn 45.6 billion South Korean won. Red Light Green Light, Marbles, and The Glass Bridge were some of the games that Jimmy and mobile gaming startup Brawl Stars recreated, inviting 456 players to play for a chance to win a cash reward of $456,000. He also disclosed that the entire event cost $1.5 million in prizes, $2 million for production, and $3.5 million for set construction. On November 24th, 2021, the video was uploaded to YouTube. Millions of people watched the video, which was a huge hit, but it also caused some controversy. MrBeast critics claimed he entirely missed the target. I think it's very tone deaf. Sure, it's fun and he helps a ton of people, which is amazing, but the entire point of Squid Game is the exploitation of the poor for the rich, showing the imbalance of the world, of money, how people live, how far humans would go for money, for a chance of a better life. So yeah, coming from a multi-millionaire and influencer, just tone deaf completely. By taking Squid Game out of its commercial context and reducing it to a program about people playing games and dying when they fail, MrBeast's video removed Squid Game from its true significance. There was no lesson to MrBeast's video, it was instead just a contest. As some critics pointed out, more than just bizarre, MrBeast's Squid Game highlights a fundamental problem of YouTube. There is no shortage of people who make original art and put it online, but the internet is dominated instead by people who can take advantage of existing properties and fan bases. Some thought it was a financial slap in the face to those who were having difficulties. That $3.5 million that was spent on production, could that money have been used for debt relief? Even though nobody dies, it's still dramatic and plays with your emotions.
How many did you guess right?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, it's time someone else steps up.
Hey, every second somebody doesn't step up, that's less time you got.
Hey, if no one crosses, I just keep the money.
While a lot of YouTubers find themselves in hot water occasionally due to their own mistakes and poor content, this is not the case for the next one. Yet an obvious example of how the general public can entirely change the topic, even when it's just for fun sometimes.
Guys, ... and my Twitter was spammed with notifications. Everyone knew exactly what I was talking about.
Dream, a 23-year-old kid with almost 31 million YouTube subscribers, has been one of the most well-known Minecraft creators for many years. Dream had up to that point refused to reveal his identity online, choosing instead to use masks and fan-made avatars to present himself. But on October 2022, the YouTuber decided to do a face reveal and removed the mask. Dream claimed he chose to reveal his identity because he wanted to maintain control over the situation, and the threats of having his name revealed were getting to be too much. More than 1.2 million viewers watched the reveal in real time. Creators including Marks Brownlee of YouTube and Addison Rae of TikTok expressed happiness on social media. Brownlee referred to Dream's reveal as one of the most interesting social media campaigns I've ever seen. Others looked unusually let down. Soon, fans were posting memes comparing Dream's face to cartoon characters. Some saying, well, at least he's not overweight like he used to be. Why did he keep his face at a 30-degree angle from the camera for the whole thing? Looks so weird and uncomfortable. The disappointment was brutal. Dream, I don't want to show my face. I look ugly. His fans, no, you're not ugly. Show your face. Dream shows face. His fans, ew, WTF, you're ugly. Memes relating Dream's appearance to everything from potatoes to MrBeast photographs went viral on social media. While some of the jokes were lighthearted, the tone soon shifted, becoming more negative as Twitter users mocked Dream's face, with the hashtag #PutTheMaskBackOn. After that, on June 9th, Dream posted a video titled "Bye" from Dream to his channel. He captioned the video saying, "This is why I deleted my face reveal. After face revealing and removing my mask, I regretted the attention and hate, and have taken it back." He continued by saying, "I will also be wearing my mask everywhere from now on." In the post, he stated that he was going back to just being a gamer in a mask, and that he would be deleting all his online photos. Unlike the previous YouTubers who gained back their fame and subscribers despite their controversies, David Dobrik failed to gain his fans' trust once he lost it. David Dobrik, the king of pranks, the vlogging mastermind who built a digital empire on outrageous stunts and chaotic challenges.
Hey guys, it's David. How do I even start this? Where do I even start?
As of July 26, 2022, Dobrik's vlog channel had 19 million subscribers and 7.1 billion views. The channel was the 5th most viewed creator channel on YouTube in 2019, with 2.4 billion views that year. But in 2021, Dobrik's career faced serious allegations that dramatically impacted his reputation. Former Vlog Squad member Seth Francois made SA allegations against Dobrik in February 2021 after a prank that involved deception and personal boundaries. Francois described the event as deeply troubling and said it left him emotionally scarred. In an interview with BuzzFeed News, he went on to discuss it in more detail.
David was sitting there and we were sitting almost for like 20 minutes and he was talking to me about, he was like, yo, I want to do that prank again. I kept saying like, no, I don't want to have to go through that again. I don't want to deal with.
Saying he felt something was wrong right away, and he later called a hotline dedicated to SA to have his experience confirmed. He said that after telling Dobrik and Nash how he was feeling, they both offered to pay him to keep the video online. On Tuesday, Dobrik talked briefly about that incident in a video called Let's Talk. However, he turned off the video's likes to dislikes ratio and comments. Before talking about Francois' experience, he declared that
that being said, consent is something that's super important to me. Whether I'm shooting with a friend or shooting with a stranger, I always make sure that whatever the video I'm putting out, I have the approval from that person.
Fans were upset that Dobrik's apology did not directly address Francois' serious allegations. The irony in Dobrik titling his apology video, Let's Talk, while simultaneously disabling the comments and likes, oh yeah, tell me how responsible he is again? This people just brush off that this is a crime? His content was demonetized by YouTube, sponsors abandoned him, and fans felt deceived. The accusations revealed a darker side to the Vlog Squad, who appeared to be carefree. Was there a bros before consequences mentality here? Has the demand for viral content outgrown common human respect?